Behind me is the federal jail where Luigi Mangione has been detained for over 50 days. While the state prepares its case against him for allegedly killing a healthcare CEO, they're holding him in the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center, or MDC, notorious for its deplorable conditions and medical neglect so severe it's cost inmates their lives. MDC has made international headlines for maggot-infested food, moldy showers, and hundreds of unresolved maintenance issues that leave the building in a state of total decay. In 2019, an electrical fire left inmates locked in the cold and freezing dark with no heat or electricity for an entire week.
This is my son! I'm here!
Violence is so rampant in this jail, inmates are in a state of near constant lockdown with no space for exercise. Correctional officers have been implicated in the sexual abuse of the few women imprisoned here. And the danger doesn't stop there. With only 2 doctors on staff for 1,200 inmates, access to medical care is virtually non-existent. Conditions here are so appalling that a judge called them barbaric and ruled he would vacate a defendant's sentence before he'd let him get sent to the MDC. Understaffing is only part of the problem. Just days ago, a federal judge was forced to cut the sentence short for Terrence Wise after medical staff ignored his lung cancer for so long, his tumor doubled in size, cutting his chances of surviving another 5 years in half. One judge was so disgusted by MDC medical staff's negligence that she said they were contemptuous of human life and dignity after they defied her order to take an inmate out of the prison and into a medical facility for his highly contagious staph infection. This isn't limited to federal prisons. It's a major issue in New York State prisons too, where doctors with histories of medical malpractice are still hired to treat incarcerated patients. And like most inmates here, Mangione is being held in deplorable conditions while presumed innocent. Mangione was held in solitary confinement for several days, a practice that is widely described as torturous, leading to mental breakdowns and increasing the risks of suicide. It's easy to look away and not pay attention to the stories of awful conditions in places like the MDC. But for the people inside, this is their life day in and day out. Luigi Mangione heads to court next week, and Breakthrough News will be covering the trial each step of the way.